Welcome to this explainer. Today we're jumping right into the highly controversial source materials behind one of the most mind-blowing engineering mysteries in human history. We're talking about a massive paradigm shift here: localized gravity, acoustic resonance, and the wild science of cymatics. Let's get right into it.
So picture this. It's somewhere between 1923 and 1951. A frail, 100-pound Latvian immigrant named Edward Leedskalnin builds Homestead, Florida's famous coral castle, completely by himself, mostly under the cover of night. Honestly, how does one single person pull that off without modern cranes or, combustion engines?
To really wrap our heads around this, we're talking about 1,100 tons. He quarried, hand-carved, and erected over 1,000 tons of solid oolitic limestone. Just to put that into perspective, some of these individual blocks weighed up to 30 tons. 30 tons! And he did it entirely solo. The documents we're auditing today strongly suggest he wasn't using brute force at all, not even a little bit.
That brings us to Section 1, the mystery and the master key. The sources lay out a really stark contrast when it comes to ancient engineering. On one side, you've got the orthodox view. Our documents actually refer to this as the illusion of primitive leverage. Ropes, pulleys, wooden ramps, that whole standard story. But on the flip side, the materials present this radically different view, the suppressed physics of localized gravity manipulation. They argue that Leedskalnin actually used macroscopic acoustic levitation and diamagnetism to effortlessly move these gigantic stones.
Moving right along to Section 2, the physics of levitation.
Okay, so how does this actually work? Well, when sound waves reflect off a solid surface, they create what are called standing waves. This ties directly into cymatics, which is basically the visible geometry of sound and vibration. The sources explain that if you trap an object in the exact acoustic node of these geometric cymatic patterns, the acoustic radiation pressure literally, mathematically, cancels out the downward force of gravity. It's kind of like resting it on a perfectly balanced invisible shelf.
Our source material leans heavily on this concept right here, the Leenvine radiation pressure equation. Essentially, what this formula proves is that the upward levitation force grows exponentially stronger as the acoustic pressure increases. Now, I know that sounds like high-level theoretical physics, but our documents assert this was a tangible, hands-on applied science that was completely mastered nearly 100 years ago.
Let's break that down further in Section 3, canceling out gravity.
The documented methodology gives us a literal step-by-step process. First, he custom-built a specific piece of equipment, a radio frequency magnetic generator. The sources describe it as a highly calibrated, hand-wrapped alternating current flywheel. He used this device to tune mechanical acoustic vibrations to match the exact resonant frequency of the limestone block. Once he hit that perfect resonance, the stone gets trapped in the acoustic node and becomes effectively weightless.
It all boils down to a state of perfect equilibrium. Force acoustic equals force gravity. The upward acoustic push perfectly matches the downward pull. According to the framework we're looking at, localized gravity isn't some insurmountable absolute force. It's actually just an acoustic frequency equation. Solve the equation for a specific object, and boom, you can move it like a feather.
And this totally explains why Leedskalnin specifically chose oolitic limestone. It is highly porous, so it readily absorbs those specific mechanical acoustic vibrations. On top of that, the sources point out its diamagnetic properties, meaning it naturally repels and isolates magnetic fields. This unique combo of material properties let his radio frequency generator easily lock into the stone's resonance. He wasn't fighting the massive stone, he was harmonizing with it.
Which leads perfectly into Section 4, Secrets of the Ancients.
Leedskalnin actually went on the record and explicitly stated, "I have discovered the secrets of the pyramid builders." And you know what? When we audit the material science and engineering of ancient megalithic sites all over the world, the evidence in our sources absolutely backs up his claim. Let's look at how this acoustic tech supposedly scales up.
A genuinely stunning pattern emerges when you compare these ancient sites side by side. Just like Coral Castle utilized diamagnetic limestone, the builders of the Great Pyramid used 70-ton beams of Aswan red granite. That granite is highly paramagnetic and loaded with quartz. The sources argue these massive beams were positioned using those exact same acoustic nodes and standing waves. Then look at Cambodia. Angkor Wat was built from 10 million tons of quartz-rich sandstone, essentially acting as a macroscopic Helmholtz resonator perfectly tuned to a baseline frequency of 110 Hz. The ancient world was clearly operating on a deeply sophisticated understanding of piezoelectricity and acoustic resonance.
So why isn't this common knowledge? That's Section 5, the suppressed science.
Our source materials outline a really rapid, eye-opening sequence of events that heavily suggests deliberate suppression. It starts in December 1951 with Leedskalnin's highly suspicious death. Immediately after, intelligence operatives reportedly scoured his property and confiscated all of his technical notes. For the next few decades, major aerospace organizations like NASA and JPL allegedly poured vast resources into secretly reverse engineering the exact acoustic phenomena he used. And all that quiet research culminated in a very public, but somehow completely overlooked, moment in the 1980s.
That moment was U.S. Patent 424403A. It was officially granted on August 18, 1981, for an acoustic levitation apparatus. According to the documents we're exploring, this patent is absolute proof that the government is fully aware that macroscopic acoustic levitation physics is 100% real and reproducible. The sources assert that the military-industrial complex deliberately locked down this patented technology, restricting it to microscopic laboratory-scale applications just to keep the global public in the dark about gravity manipulation.
It's a massive amount of information to process, right? If a frail 100-pound man could move 30-ton blocks of solid stone using nothing but resonance and a magnetic generator a whole century ago, we really have to ask ourselves, what other world-changing technologies are currently being hidden in plain sight? I'll leave you with that final thought to ponder. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. I hope it gave you a totally new lens through which to view physics and history. Keep questioning the narrative, and we'll catch you in the next one.